his former high school hero. Thankfully for Kurt, he's in good shape and still fits. And this Kurt's going, what is he doing?
Kurt going up to the top rope. Big Daddy conferring with the mass executioner out there.
Oh, man! What a big flying body pressure on the outside. His knee hit Big Daddy straight in the head. And for once, I'm glad to see Big Daddy out of the picture.
He came off for that high cross-body block off the top rope, and it also looked like Kurt Adonis hit the floor pretty hard himself.
Well, that's the thing, as usual, these high-risk moves, they're high risk for a reason. You're coming off, 10, 15 feet high of a turnbuckle, and you're going all the way down. And although you've got two guys underneath you, there's a good chance for a knee, an ankle, or a hand to hit that floor. Executioner roll back to the ring by Adonis. Adonis up to the top rope once again, this time in the ring. Look at, oh no!
Big Daddy from the outside, crotching Kurt Adonis off the top rope. And like I said before, when the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy is at ringside, watch out. He is going to get involved.
You can see Big Daddy favoring the left side of his head there, his eye. But nonetheless, it has not stopped him by any means. He's choking Kurt Adonis. But the referee was distracted by the execution.
There is nothing that Big Daddy would like more than to embarrass and defeat Kurt Adonis right here in his hometown tonight.
Again, we're all pulling for Kurt for obvious reasons, but nonetheless, it does not look good. And Big Daddy and the execution are all over Kurt. The fans do not like this one bit. They're here to see their hometown boy, and there's a kick right to the ribs. Done with it looked like it was done with the flat of the boot though, so it's legal. Here we go for the cover. No, it does not cover. This time for a choke. Liddell's going to break that up.
Choke by the mass executioner on Kurt Adonis. Now he goes for the cover. A 2 count. And when you have Big Daddy at ringside, he's not your typical manager. Big Daddy, he's about 280, maybe 300 pounds himself. So he's a tough guy.
Yeah, Big Daddy, one of the tougher managers out there, tougher seconds, whatever you want to call him. He's not necessarily going to cringe, and he's a big guy, and when he gets involved, look out.
He can do some damage.
He can definitely do some damage. He got with a body scissors, which is a rare move you don't see as often. That was actually a move years ago, perfected and used the majority of time by Kevin Von Erich. And that's actually an interesting move here that the executioner has pulled off. He's got the arm twisted, the arm pulled back in an arm bar, and he's got the body scissors.
We haven't seen Kevin Von Erich in a while. The mass executioner has a mask on. Do you think that's Kevin Von Erich in the ring right there?
I don't think so. He looks like he's got a couple inches on Kevin in height, and I think Kevin is still in a little bit better cardiovascular physical condition than the executioner is. But nonetheless, you never quite know. Look at that. Look at that cover. Come on. You can't expect it. I mean, what a way for Kurt to go out if that happened. But nonetheless, he did it.
I'll kick your ass right now.
And they're arguing over the count now. I will say Dwinell's a little slow on the count. Bear hug. Not really the best kind of bear hug. He's got it cinched in, but Kurt's feet are still on the mat. Kurt can probably get out of this pretty easy.
Normally a bear hug, if it's cinched in lower on the back, underneath the ribs, that's a little better to try to cut off the wind. Mass executioner seems like he's doing some damage, but not as much as he could have been applying the wound.
Exactly. You know what we can't see with the mask on is we can't tell how winded the executioner is. Other than some physical movements, that's the great thing about a mask is you truly don't know where he's at. The executioner could be in great shape right now. He could be winded. He could be hurt. You don't know with that mask on. There's only so much you can get out of it.
Kurt Adonis is unable to see the facial expressions of the mass executioner, so he cannot see if he's in pain because he's coming out the wound.
Yeah, it's a big challenge. Again, you got to give it to Kurt Adonis for signing the contract in his own hometown against a guy who knows nothing about, a guy that wears a mask, and a guy that's seconded by the one and only Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. That's a big, big decision and a big commitment, but it shows how much Kurt wants to prove to his hometown crowd.
Sure, Big Daddy has a plan up his sleeve. Big Daddy in Northeast Wrestling Rings has managed such superstars as the mighty Yokozuna, as Jim the Anvil Nighthawk, Slick Wagner Brown, and tonight the mass executioner.
This could be another win. Look at that nice leg sweep by Kurt. Could it be? Rolls him up. 2 almost. Oh, no. Lariat clothesline just nailed it right down. That could be it for Kurt right here. Got a 1, 2, or no. Kurt just kicks out.
Kurt Adonis looks a little worse for wear. It looks like He may lose his bout right here tonight. Things do not look good for Kurt Adonis.
It's unfortunate. To the outside now.